Welcome to the College of Letters and Science Center for Academic Excellence. My name is Blaine, and I'm an academic advisor here in the center, or staff and students simply call it CAE. We put together this short guide to help you transition and get ready for SOAR this summer. In this video, we'll talk a little bit about the role of CAE, what is academic advising, and CAE's high-impact practice requirement that you need to consider as you register for courses this summer. So, let's jump right into it. Here at CAE, we offer support in a number of ways. While academic advising might be your main point of contact in CAE, we also have learning support, social and wellness events, graduate school preparation, and connections to high-impact opportunities. Everyone in the CAE staff supports students in different areas, but remember, we all share the same desire to help you navigate your academic, personal, and professional life as a Badger. So, you might wonder, what is academic advising and why is it important? Well, think of your academic advisor as a personal guide and coach for your academic journey. We will meet with you regularly because we want to get to know who you are and to help you figure out what kind of Wisconsin experience you want to create. From there, we will use that information to help you select courses, figure out an academic plan that fits you best, and help you reach your goals. Though we tend to focus on academics, we can also talk about anything on your mind. Whether it's from career exploration to finding a student organization, we are well connected to resources and opportunities all across campus. Don't hesitate to ask us anything, send a message, or schedule a meeting. In all, helping students is what we advisors are most passionate about, but also expect us to challenge you to achieve academic excellence. Come to think of it, I'm sure you probably chose UW-Madison because you want to be a highly successful student. Just remember, we'll make sure to do our best that you feel supported and confident all along the way. One benefit of being in CAE is that we connect you to high-impact practices, also known as HIPs. Think of HIPs as a way to make campus feel a little bit smaller while providing a high-quality learning experience. Most students in CAE do a first-year interest group, undergraduate research scholars, or a residential learning community, but many CAE students do multiple HIPs. In this part, we'll hear from some students' experiences with them and explore the details of each HIP.
I would say, just do it. Especially the FIG program and URS, they're very good programs to help ease you into the things that you want to do. So it's really not intimidating, or it helps ease that process, I guess. And I would say, even if you come in and think you want to do something, don't be afraid to say or to choose other options.
I know, sometimes people come in and they're like, oh no, I just want to get right to what I want to do, pre-arts, pre-law, pre-med and all those stuff. But just doing all those stuff that aren't always hard at the same time is actually good because you get to build more community and more friends, and you actually learn something outside your comfort zone. You just do it. Just pick something fun, you think you'll go with, and just run with it.
I would just say the biggest thing is don't be afraid to try new things out and don't say no to anything.
Things that make you feel scared, that's going to scare you, because those are the things that give you the best reward. I came out of it with new friendships, good relationship with the professor, good experiences. I can't really say more than that. Whatever scares you, you should go for it.
As we head into talking about HIPs in more detail, please pay careful attention to how you can participate. If there's anything you watch, it should be this entire HIP section. Also, because first-year interest groups can sometimes have different requirements, we'll cover them in more detail at the end. The first HIP that we have up is the Summer Collegiate Experience. If you're a CAE student and you opt into SCE, this will count as your high-impact practice. However, a lot of CAE students also do one of the other HIPs. Remember, SCE is virtual this year, so it won't be in person. Residential learning communities, also known as RLCs, are embedded within various residence halls across campus. RLCs bring together faculty and staff and students around a specific focus. Residential learning communities through UW Housing needed to be selected by May 1st, so you probably know if you're doing one or not. Also, many RLCs have a course associated with them in your first semester. We strongly encourage you to do the course because you'll maximize the experience being in the RLC. The Undergraduate Research Scholar Program is for students who not only want to learn the hard and fast skills of their field, but also want to acquire interdisciplinary research, grow as an informed citizen, and develop critical thinking skills. URS will help you find research opportunities with faculty and graduate student mentors across campus. URS also allows you to earn degree credits for the work you do with your mentor during the semester. Most students earn 2 to 3 credits depending on how many hours they work. There are a few things you need to know about to participate in URS. The most important is that you'll need to apply sometime during the summer. The second is that from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday is when the URS seminar meets, so make sure this doesn't conflict with another RLC course or another FIG course. Third, you'll also need to participate in URS both semesters. And finally, if you're not able to participate in URS this year, you can do it as a second-year student. If you were accepted into the Honors Program, you already meet CAE's HIP requirement. However, there are a lot of CAE Honors students that also do a FIG, RLC, or URS. There are even specific FIGs just for Honors students, so make sure you check those out. Counseling Psychology 125, or as we call it CP 125, and the Wisconsin Emerging Scholars, or short for WES, CS 200, and Calculus seminars are a few other high-impact practice options. CP 125 is a course designed to help students transition successfully to academic and student life at UW-Madison. Almira and Bob will be teaching sections of this course and have reserved seats, so let us know if you want to join their sections. WES for Computer Science 200 is a fun, single-credit, interactive study group for students who are new to programming or the computer sciences. Any student enrolled in Computer Science 200 Programming 1 may apply for this course. Do you love calculus? I'm not so sure myself, but WES for Calculus might be for you. Whereas WES for CS 200 is more about developing content knowledge, WES for Calculus is more for students that are really passionate about math and want to develop deeper skills in the subject. And finally, let's talk a little bit about first-year interest groups, also known as FIGs. They are a kind of academic learning community designed specifically for first-year students. Each FIG is a unique cluster of UW classes linked together to explore a common theme or topic. All FIGs are based on a small seminar, and most FIG seminars are connected to 2 other classes. These courses usually fulfill a handful of general education requirements and may count toward future requirements for your major. With over 60 different FIGs, we strongly encourage you to pick something that interests you and that might be different than your intended major. Because FIGs have certain course enrollment requirements, we need you to complete your UW placement tests by June 1st. Your CAE academic advisor will help you determine your FIG eligibility and will help you make the reservation at Pre SOAR Advising. Let's take a look at how to access your placement scores and what that information means so you can browse FIGs. You'll go to My UW, then your Student Center and Academic Records, and then go to the section that says View My Test Scores. When you look at your placement scores, you should see math and English and possibly a language. At the top of each section, it'll tell you what your placement is for that subject. For math, it says Math 130, 211, or 221, and Quantitative Reasoning A is satisfied. For English, it says you must take a Communication Course A, so it's generally English 100, Com Arts 100, or Life Science Communication 100. Spanish says 203, so that's the course that you would enroll in if you plan to continue Spanish. Please note that AP, IB, and dual enrollment credit will always take precedence over placement scores. Let us know if you did any of these so we can help you determine your FIG eligibility. Let's do an example of what the situation might be if you have AP English. Imagine for a moment that your scores are the ones that we just looked at. Those said that you needed to take a Communication A course. Also, let's imagine that you took the AP English Language and Composition test and received a score of a 4 or 5. If you look at the middle here, under Language and Composition, a score of a 4 or 5 would give you 3 credits of English composition electives, and it would exempt you from taking a Communication A course. As you're browsing FIGs, keep an eye out for some of the following courses, as they come with prerequisites to enroll. If you're not able to take a certain course in a FIG, you won't be able to do the other courses in a FIG. It's all of the courses, or none of the courses. One other thing that you should consider is how the courses in a FIG fit into the general education requirements. If you think back to the placement score example, it said that a Communication Part A needed to be completed, and this FIG would do that for you. However, it also has Math 112, which fulfills a Quantitative Reasoning Part A, but that was already met through your math placement score. In this situation, you probably wouldn't want to do this FIG. The main idea is to keep an eye on your placement scores and your transfer credit so you're not repeating any courses you already have credit for or any requirements you've already fulfilled. I know I said short at the beginning. You'll forgive me later, right? But there was a lot to cover. Hopefully you've made it to the end and you know a little bit more about CAE and feel a little bit more comfortable about SOAR and the upcoming school year. Please contact your academic advisor if you have any questions, and we look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for watching.